I'm Ben Hooper, and this is Weekend Odds and Ends, a special Friday edition of the UPI Odd News Minute for June 6th, 2025. A team of physicists from England's Loughborough University used nanotechnology to create what they dubbed the world's smallest violin, an instrument that can't be seen without a microscope. The team said their platinum violin measures 35 microns, a measurement unit equal to 1/1,000,000th of a meter, in length, and 13 microns wide. The violin is smaller than the diameter of a human hair, which can be up to 180 microns. Famed microanimals tardigrades measure between 50 to 1,200 microns long. The researchers created the minute musical instrument to demonstrate the abilities of their new nanolithography system, technology that allows scientists to build and study nanoscale objects and structures. The instrument was chosen as a play on the phrase, "Can you hear the world's smallest violin playing just for you?" The phrase is an expression of mock pity in response to exaggerated complaints or overly dramatic reactions. Professor Kelly Morrison, head of Loughborough University's physics department, said, "Though creating the world's smallest violin may seem like fun and games, a lot of what we learned in the process has actually laid the groundwork for the research we're now undertaking." Moving on from the string section to the horns, drivers and pedestrians in Birmingham, England were left stunned Friday morning when an escaped bull caused chaos on the city's streets. John Cooper said he was working at Small Heath railway station in the eastern part of the city Friday morning when something caught his eye. Cooper, who initially thought the animal was a horse before doing a double take, captured video of the bull trotting through roads and stopping traffic. He said the animal did not appear to be aggressive, but merely confused. The West Midlands Police said, "We were made aware of a bull in the road near New Bond Street in Birmingham at just before 9:30 a.m. today. We're liaising with Birmingham City Council and other agencies to ensure the animal is taken to a safe location." Police later confirmed the bull was no longer on the loose, but no details of the capture were released. Meanwhile, in more successful mad dashes for freedom, a Wisconsin zoo announced it has called off the search for an otter on the loose since March, explaining the animal has made the decision to be a wild otter. The new zoo and adventure park in Green Bay previously revealed two otters, Louis and Ophelia, escaped from their enclosure during a snowstorm March 20th. Ophelia was recaptured and returned to the zoo April 2nd, but Louis has proved to be more elusive. The zoo said officials were unable to pinpoint any locations frequented by Louis, which made it impossible to set any traps for the semi-aquatic mammal. However, they said enough sightings have been reported to make officials confident that Louis is alive and thriving. The zoo said Louis was born in the wild and is believed to have all of the skills and instincts he would need to survive on his own. Officials said Louis has made the decision to be a wild otter, but he would be welcomed back if he ever changes his mind and decides to return to the facility. The zoo said it is now working with the North American river otter species survival plan to try to find a new mate for Ophelia. And finally, an 11-year-old Michigan girl vacationing with her family in Florida found a message in a bottle that had purportedly been thrown into the ocean 8 years earlier in Hawaii. Josie Law, an 11-year-old resident of Howell, Michigan, was visiting Florida's Anna Maria Island when she spotted the bottle in the surf. The container turned out to be carrying a small note, which read, "Hello, people who found this. You will be happy that you found this. Why? Because you will know me with this number." Law's mother, Paris Hoisington, sent a text message to the included phone number and soon received a response from a 21-year-old Hawaii woman. The message's author said that she and her brother had thrown the bottle into the ocean off Oahu 8 years earlier. Bobby Deskins, chief meteorologist for WTSP-TV, said that while it seems unlikely that the bottle floated all the way from Hawaii to Florida, it is technically possible. He said, "Everyone has got their own theories, but Mother Nature is the only one to count for this, because without her, I don't think it would have traveled that far." For these stories and more national, international, sports, entertainment, science, and odd news from United Press International, visit UPI.com. Follow the UPI Odd News Minute on YouTube and TikTok. If you had access to Loughborough University's nanotechnology, what tiny object would you want to make? Let us know in the comments.